A former human resources investigator for Metro Schools has become the latest person to sue the district as part of the sexual harassment scandal first exposed by News Channel 5 Investigates. Scott Lindsay claims he was forced out after he tried to make sure that the victims' complaints were properly investigated. News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams spoke with Lindsay's lawyer.
Scott Lindsay was a highly compensated employee because he was highly capable and still is. He was only doing his job and following policy.
Veteran Nashville lawyer Gary Blackburn filed the lawsuit on behalf of this man. Scott Lindsay was forced out back in May after almost 7 years as the executive director of employee relations for Metro Schools. Under director of schools Dr. Sean Joseph, the lawsuit says Lindsay began to encounter what it calls a policy and practice of selective enforcement of Metro rules and protection of certain individuals.
There appeared to be not just a pattern, but a practice of improper investigations that were improperly influenced, presumably because of certain persons who were favored in one way or another.
Dr. Joseph and I have been friends for a long time.
One of those investigations involved former Metro Schools administrator Mo Carrasco. The lawsuit claims that the number 2 person in the HR department, Sharon Patiller, threatened Lindsay.
And she told Mr. Lindsay that the director of schools, Mr. Joseph, was aware of this and that he expected to turn out right, and there would be difficulties for him if it didn't turn out right.
But Lindsay found the allegations against the director's friend were credible. Carrasco resigned, and the lawsuit claims Lindsay then began to face retaliation.
The kind of nitpicking complaints that you would expect to be part of a pattern of retaliation in a man who had been promoted, who had gotten salary increases and very strong reviews before.
And that's when they start getting more aggressive. Like his advances starting getting more aggressive.
About the same time, this man stepped forward with sexual harassment allegations against John F. Kennedy Middle School principal Dr. Sam Braden. Following district policy, Lindsay gave Braden a letter putting him on administrative leave so a full investigation could be conducted. But the lawsuit claims Patiller tore the letter into pieces while telling Lindsay, "You are not going to put Dr. Braden on leave."
We allege in the complaint that for reasons we hope to discover, during the course of the lawsuit, they were protecting Sam Braden.
In the end, the lawsuit claims Lindsay was forced out, all for standing up for what he thought was right. Phil Williams, News Channel 5 Investigates.
Blackburn added Lindsay to a lawsuit he already filed on behalf of Braden's alleged victims. Metro Schools has declined to comment, but the city's lawyers have asked for mediation to try to work out settlements. You can read amended lawsuits at newschannel5.com.